So guys, in between episodes we have had an interview with Southampton and I think it went well. Hopefully we'll hear back from them within this episode and we could be blagging our way back into the Premier League again just in time for the January transfer window, which is a key time obviously. Form-wise, we've played one game and Glatzel got a hat-trick, but it might not be the result you expect. Hey guys, welcome back to some more Football Manager 2018 and part 8 of Season 7 of the Journeyman with Ipswich Town. And today we have two matches, one against Fleetwood and one against Bolton Wanderers. So, the last game since the last episode, Paul Glatzel got a hat-trick. We were 1-0 up, brought back to 1-1, 2-1 up, brought back to 2-2, and then when we went 3-2 up, inevitably we were brought back to 3-3. So a 3-3 result against Hull wasn't too bad, but we are in 21st and the board were very disappointed with that. So we had a right argument, and they didn't set us a points target or anything like that. They just said, we hope that you respect us a bit more next time, or something along those lines. We have had a job interview with Southampton, and I think it went well. I don't know what their plans are, but as you can see, we did have the Southampton interview today in game. So I'm hopeful. I am hopeful about it. I think I've went ahead and picked the team. It looks like I have done. So yeah. This is the team that we're going to go for today against the old club Fleetwood. Aaron Ramsdale will start and goal with Kenny, Landell, Colley and Fox in defence. We've then got Watson, McEachran and Dazelle in the middle. And Coomson starting behind Glatzel and Abel Hernandez up top. So come on lads, can we get a win over the old club? That is a way to go out with Ipswich. I think we've had a challenging time. And if we can somehow manage to blag our way into the Premier League, like we did with Fleetwood, remember, a couple of years ago when we were at Burton and struggling in League 2, we managed to make the jump up to League 1 with Fleetwood and took them all the way to, fourth in the Championship at the time when we left. So, if we can have that sort of impact again at Southampton, if we were to get the job, then that would be amazing. Here's Kenny now to Glatzel. Glatzel on the ball now to McEachran. Here's Dazelle to Coomson to Watson to Glatzel. Glatzel, good save. Good save by Bursick there. That was good stuff. Andre Dazelle gets it into the middle. It's McEachran, but it is away. I think it's Andre Dazelle. Yeah, it is. But looking at this team, Sturridge and Assomblonga starting up top, Rodriguez, Chow in there, Bonnell in there, Masterson, Virtue, Bursick, they're all our players pretty much. Matty Cash, Deriqua, Joe Allen, James Allen. We've got Joe Allen. They're all on the bench as well. So it's very much a Hannard Fleetwood side. They're playing 4-4-2 these days. I guess we were as well. We just pushed the winger up a little bit. Whereas we're playing 4-3-1-2. So, hey-yo. We'll be very aggressive with the team. And we'll try and get a reaction out of them. Fleetwood themselves, they're up in 13th. They're not far off the playoffs. They're 10 points ahead of us in the league, though. Which is the key thing for today. So... yeah, hopefully we can do something here. But we're not creating too many chances. Obviously, Glatzel had the chance earlier on, didn't really do anything with it. We're going to bring Rondon on, and he can be a poacher, why not? We're also going to bring Joe Allen on, and we're going to bring Coomson on as well for Andre Gray. We're going to try Andre Gray here for the first time. Why not? Why not? Coomson wasn't having the best of times, and Gray is partial to a bit of an assist sometimes, but we're coming into the last 10 minutes and absolutely nothing is happening in this match. We've had one one highlight, which was here early on in the match, but since then, absolutely nothing until now. Here's Shepherd into the middle. It's away by Watson. It's a penalty. Oh, how annoying. No highlights all game, and then 85 minutes. Assombalonga steps up for the penalty, and it's 1-0. Fleetwood are ahead, and we are just in a bit of a rut once again. You know, we got ourselves out of the rut before, and we had a decent spell 5 or 6 games ago, but all of a sudden the pressure's right back on us again. Joe Allen's injured, which is just fabulous, and we've lost. But here's Dazelle with a corner. Late on, it's Glatzel. Ooh, I thought Glatzel might have volleyed it there and would have probably had a better chance, but Fleetwood have won, and that's the double they've done over us this season, a double 1-0 as well, and Fleetwood are definitely showing us that we should have stayed there. But now we're going to see if Southampton appoint us. I doubt it before New Year, but we'll see if if we actually play this Bolton match. Well, it's come, the meeting, and I think this time it is going to be a bit more of a you've got to do this. We've had a difficult run of games recently. We feel the fixtures weren't that hard. Oh, we could go for the Mark Hughes approach. I don't want to give them a sarky answer. We'll give you more time, but 10 points in the next 5 games. Do we have to? 10 points in 5 games. Ugh, that's going to be impossible. Well, guys, interesting. We've been offered an interview by Crystal Palace, who are also in the Premier League. And they're level on points with Southampton, so it would be virtually walking into the same job. So, too right, we're going to go along, after this points target. We're not staying at Ipswich. You seem to be at loggerheads. I feel confident of being able to add here to whatever philosophies you may require. It's the same interview every single time, because obviously they've all seen how bad I've been. It's nothing to do with that. I'm genuinely eager to work here. I don't want to jump before I'm pushed. Why have you felt I will let nothing get in the way of my ambition? I'm just trying to forge ahead in my career. That's something I've learned from. Every time. How do you feel potentially replacing a manager who is very much liked by the supporters? My record speaks for itself. I'm proud to say I've always had a strong relationship with the fans wherever I have been. Can you tell me why you're the right? I'm a strong motivator. Yeah. I'd like the budget. Bring youngsters. I hate that one. Avoid relegation. 25 million, yes please. 1.9 million wage budget, yes please. And let's see who their last manager was. Managers. It was Nuno Espirito Santo, who was sacked, but he is a good manager. He's doing great stuff with Wolves at the minute, and he was nearly at Palace 5 years, which is impressive compared to my 10 years at clubs. But we'll see what happens with the Crystal Palace one as well, and I'll see you guys for the Bolton match later this afternoon. Right, guys, quite a few changes for this match because obviously 2 days between matches, a lot of players are tired. So we've brought in Mark Fallows, Harry Arter, and swapped Josh McEachran to be the advanced playmaker and see how he does with that. So let's get into it. We need to win this match. If we lose this, it's all over pretty much, our tenure. But, we could go in and win this match, and then all of a sudden we only need 7 points from 4 games, which sounds a lot more achievable than 10 from 5, even though it's essentially asking us to do the same thing. But the closer we get to it, of course, the easier it's going to sound. But I'm not confident at all of it. But Bolton are a top side. They beat us 5-1 on the opening day of the season. at home, so it's going to be very tough today, and we're going to have to, work our socks off if we're going to do this. So come on, lads, let's do this. But we'll have to see what happens in these 5 matches. I'll probably do all of them on camera because it works out quite well, because this is the first of the 5. Kenny into the middle. Here's McEachran now. Coomson. Fallows wide to Fox. Can he get it in? He certainly can. It's Fallows to Abel Hernandez, who puts it in the back of the net, and it's 1-0. That is what we're talking about. So I probably will do them all on camera. I don't think the FA Cup match will count towards it, so we might not do that one on camera. Or, see, because a lot's going on at the moment with job offers and things, I'm a bit conscious of playing too many matches. So I think we will show them all, and we'll just keep seeing how things are going, because this is a key part of the season, remember, as well. Spence puts it in the back of the net, and that's Jordan Spence, our former player, who I didn't realise that his contract was run out. He was quite a solid player for us last year, and I think he would have done decent for us this year. I feel like centre-back has been one of our weak areas. Not really having a settled back four hasn't helped us. We've had such a settled sort of front three, and I think that's why they're playing so well, and everywhere else on the pitch we've kind of been choppy-changey. But here's Beattie and Thompson, and it's in. It's 2-1 Bolton. I thought we would turn the corner, but apparently not. Beattie going down this left-hand side, beating Kenny so easily. I'm assuming that's John Joe Kenny, is it? Can't tell. Nah, I think it might be Ebanks Lendl, actually. But we're going to come in at half-time, 2-1 behind, which is just not good enough, unfortunately. At home, these are the sort of matches we should be winning. I think we're going to have to come out in the second half and actually go for it. So we're going to go fluid, hit early crosses, all of that jazz. Let's go for it. Here's Abel Hernandez, but it goes out of play, end of highlight. By the way, Wolves did offer us the job, but they were offering us less wages than Ipswich, so yet again, the Achilles heel. It's Glatzel, it's a good save. Here's Abel Hernandez. I thought that was going to go in, but it didn't. Oh dear, is that Mark Davis? Surely not. No, it's Michael Davies. 65 minutes gone. Gonna make some changes. Coomson's gonna come off for Watkins. Andre Gray's gonna come on for Glatzel. Bit of a disappointing episode for Glatzel. We'll bring on Chris Smalling as well. We've got 20 minutes here. That's Frank Riley. We had him at Burton, I think. Or was it Boston? Can't quite remember. Oh dear. But a loss. 10 points from 12 games now. And it means that if we lose one more match in the next 4, it's all over. Here's Oakley Booth into the middle. It's Williams, and it's in. Oh, it was a foul, obviously, by one of the Bolton players. There's nothing I can do here. 30 seconds left. Can we get a point out of this? It's forward, but not to anybody in particular. Lewis gets it away. Colleen out to McEachran. Forward to Williams. Lewis away. 10 seconds to go. Just booted forward. He has done, but Williams cuts it out. Lewis away. It's going to be full time, surely. Smalling gets it away to McEachran, but it is full time. Oh dear. It's another defeat. And how many defeats is that in a row on camera? It's getting rather ridiculous now how bad you guys are for my luck at the minute. But all I can say is that I hope that we can get that job in between episodes, and we can just keep going. Hopefully. Oh dear. Oh my word. Anyway, if you have enjoyed that, make sure you do leave a like down below. It really does mean a lot for me. It really does help out the channel as well. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.